Hi everybody, and welcome to our first edition of First Person for 2019, sponsored again by the Precision Strip Company in Minster, Ohio, as we talk about all the time great servants and great service to that community of Auglaize County, Minster, and New Bremen. We talk about them as being a great place to either start a career or finish one. Give them a call, check them out. They're always looking for good people, and they may be looking for you. Precision Strip Company, proud sponsors of First Person on Press Pros. Before we start talking with John Willoughby, the head basketball coach at Sidney, I want to put to rest for a couple of people who said, how come these interviews aren't always up there for the same amount of time? Well, for full disclosure, the reason is the holidays and Christmas, and people have a lot of things to do. It's tough sometimes to keep appointments, and particularly I appreciate Kenzie Bruggeman, who's the volleyball coach at Versailles, for her patience with her interview being up there for the month of December. But this is 2019, a new year. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. I'm honored that I'm the first one in 2019.
You are. We did this 2016 in November 2016 when you took this job. And you know, you've come a long way, and here you are, 7-1, starting January. You've got this community at your beck and call. Your ball club does, because it's exciting here and people are having a great time.
Yeah. Well, I think they appreciate good basketball, and we've been working hard and winning. Yep. So people appreciate it. If you're working hard, you're representing your school and community well, they'll come out and support you. So we appreciate all that.
Let's talk about the fact of basketball, first and foremost, and how special it is to have a group that's as athletic. And you and I have talked several times already this fall and winter about how athletic this Sidney team is. Started, of course, headed by Andre Gordon, but this is a group of kids that can really get out and play.
Yeah, and they know how to play. That's the nice thing. Not only are they athletic, but they understand the game of basketball. They know the next pass. They know rotations on defense. They know what it takes to win, because they've been winners, their whole careers in all their sports. So that helps out.
We talked about the other night, and you played Wayne here on Friday night. We were here, covered it, wrote the game. An overtime affair, and the little things. Now, you and I went back and looked at that interview from 3 years ago, and this was something you talked about then. We talked about it the other night. The little things that help you do and win basketball games that you do better now, no question, than you did when you took over.
Yeah, we try to execute better. We really stress the execution of our plays. Even though against Wayne we didn't get into a lot of plays, and a lot of pass and cut type of thing, just because of how good they are defensively and so on. But in overtime wise, we always stress of getting the tip and getting the first basket.
Yep.
If you can score first in overtime, you have a big advantage.
The advantage the other night was you had the only basket in overtime. I think Cortez Roberts or whoever scored first for you, maybe Taborn, I think it was Darren Taborn, had the only field goal in overtime. Everything else for you was free throws.
Okay. I didn't realize that. But again, if you're playing ahead in overtime, that's what's going to happen, because the time's running down pretty quick. Overtimes go pretty quickly, and if you can get the lead and you're good at executing and holding on to the ball, strong with the ball, teams are going to have to foul early. And so I don't know what we were from. I think we were 7 for 8 or 7
of 8.
7 of 8 from the free throw line, and we didn't shoot them well during the fourth quarter, but when it got into overtime or whatever, I thought we shot them well.
And what you did, and I don't think people understand this enough, you competed.
Yeah.
It's hard, particularly I think in high school basketball, to maintain that competitive edge for an extra period.
Yeah. I mean, that comes from the kids themselves, that the way we practice, I think we are ready for those type of things. And give credit to Wayne. They played a heck of a game the night before against Trotwood. Yeah. So that probably helped us out quite a bit. Yeah, that helped us out quite a bit. But I was impressed on the way they came in here and played after a tough Friday night game.
One of the elephant in the room, anytime you play Sidney, of course, is Andre Gordon, because he's a good kid to begin with, but he's such a fabulous talent. And as you said the other night, and I'm beginning to watch him more from this respect, how he makes the other kids around him better.
Yeah.
Because he scored 34 the other night, but he certainly helped the rest of your team score 30 additional points as well.
Well, he's a willing passer. I mean, a lot of times kids that, and you can see it all around the Dayton area, kids that score a lot of points, they're not as willing to pass the ball as Andre is. You know, Andre can break anybody down one-on-one. Teams have to come and help, and that provides, you know, a lot of opportunities for other kids to score. And that's why I think Ratez is so important to us, because he's great around the basket. And you have Keith Lee who can shoot the ball, Trey Wertz. They're going to get shots just because of Andre.
It has to be exciting for you because you've been around this a long time, 30 years as a high school basketball coach. That was a tremendous competitive effort the other night because, you know, teams can spit out the bit. And yet, I mean, they came in here, their juice was up, this place was jacked, packed and jacked. What an environment to play in.
I think a lot of people, the winning and losing gets in the way of recognizing teams that compete, no matter how good you are talent-wise or whatever. Most coaches recognize, hey, my team played really hard and really smart tonight. Win or lose, that gives you some satisfaction. I get upset if we win and we don't play the right way, you know, and so we're trying to work hard as we can. There's times in the game where I think we're taking some minutes off, you know, trying to get a dunk here and there, which upsets me. But for the most part, we're playing hard, we're playing well together, and we are competing. I mean, you know, the top teams we played against, we competed, except for Mason. Let's throw that game out of it.
And at least for the zip code 456, what is it here? 456. I don't know what
45365.
Yeah, 45365. You guys are the Golden State Warriors of Sydney.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's really, I mean, it was exciting here the other night. I mean, people were enjoying this. And that's a good thing for the community. It's a great thing for Sydney High School.
Yeah, I think they enjoy the way we play. I mean, I let the kids go. It's not like I got a handle on, you know, I don't have my hand on everything they do offensively. I try to let them be creative, but there does come a point where, you know, when it comes down to it, we have to execute. They know that. They know they have to play together, and they have to compete defensively and on the boards.
John Willoughby, the coach at Sydney High School. Basketball coaches, John, are always fun to talk to.
Well,
you guys and baseball people are different than football because I think if somebody asked you for an out-of-door play, an out-of-bounds play, you know, at Kroger's, you and Dave Zeller would whip out a pen and show them one.
I can talk all day long if you wanted to, man. You know, it's something I enjoy. I've been in the gym all my life and been around athletes all my life, and I just enjoy it. It gives me pleasure.
He can still shoot it, too. I just saw it. John, Happy New Year to you.
Thanks for coming up, son.
Congratulations to you and Sydney and the kids and the community here. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, we got a game Friday night we got to get ready for, you know. The holidays brings on kids missing because of family stuff, sickness, and it's hard to get mentally back into it this first game Friday. And if we're not ready to play, it's going to be one of those games where you're like, man.
Well, you hope you got a game on Friday night for a long time to come here.
You're right.
Next couple of months. John Willoughby, and that wraps up this edition of First Person Again, sponsored by the Precision Strip Company in Minster. Great place to work. Give them a call. They may be looking for you to start a career or to finish one. For John and our sponsors, again, we thank you for your support of what we do each and every week here on First Person and Press Pros Magazine, and we'll see you again next time with another 2019 edition of First Person.